Thank you. And you didn't say how long I've been on this healing journey, which has been over 50 years. Because I took my first massage class when I was a freshman in college back at UC Santa Cruz. So we have been exploring trust this whole month here at the Home of Truth. And we have heard really great words of wisdom from Christopher and Rita and Reverend Jacqueline. And I just wanted to say that manifesting trust it's to me, that word is a very interesting word, and it means a lot of different things to different people. So there are some things that we can all agree that this is the carpet on the stage. These are the flowers in the vase. You can see it, you can feel it, you can touch it. Trust. Okay, where is it? I don't see it. Trust, love, peace. These are not the tangible kind of things. These are a way that we understand the world. And so we each have our own unique. So when we're using trust in terms of each other, there's a way that we need to get clear on what do I mean and what do you mean? So I just want to put that out there at the beginning. And if you want a definition of trust, it is to rely on, to have confidence in someone or something, including oneself. And my talk, I ask the question, we always, as metaphysicians, we're all about, we're in the oneness. We are the divine essence, and everything around us is the divine essence. And so we're inviting ourselves to trust in that. Well, can the universe trust you? Are you trustworthy to the universe? And what I mean by trustworthy is worthy of confidence, reliable, and responsible. And can you trust yourself to be true to your word? Now, being true to our word, I just want to say that being in integrity with yourself, your word, your actions, and being accountable to yourself, that's a tall order. We are all here on this path of learning as human beings. As soon as probably we're conceived, there's a learning process. Our cells are learning how to make bones and vessels and nerves and all this. We're on this learning process our whole life. So being in integrity, that is a lifelong learning process. So we are bound to make mistakes, because the only way that learning happens is by trial and error. Trial and error. We're going to make them. So how do we then bring ourselves back to integrity, back to being trustworthy to ourselves? And I would say that, first of all, owning, oops, I goofed. Oops. I didn't like the outcome of what I did. I wish I had done something different. And then if there's an apology needing to be made to someone else, really feeling that. And if it needs to be to oneself, oh, I said I wasn't going to eat sugar today, and I did. Oh, I said I was going to meditate today, and I didn't. So there's a way that we then come back to ourselves and, I wasn't able to live up to that yet. yet. Wasn't able to live up to it yet. So then we come back and we talk to ourselves and we say, all right, is that a realistic? Is that what I really want? Do I really want to be able to meditate every day? And then there might be different parts of me saying different things. There might be certain parts going, yes, I see the benefit of that. That's really, yes, I want that for myself. And there might be other parts going, yeah, but I'm busy. Yeah, but I really don't have time to do that. Yeah, but I meditated the other day. Yeah, I'll do it after I make this phone call or whatever. So they're different parts. As a conscious embodiment instructor, one of the things we talked about is viewing three centers of wisdom. There's the head, that's sort of like perception and understanding the world from that more cerebral way. Then there's the heart, the emotional center. And then there's the gut. And the gut has to do with instinctive, but also grounding. So sometimes what we'll do is we'll ask our three centers to have a conversation. So meditating every day, intellectual, how do you feel about that? Oh yeah, that's the right thing to do. Heart, yeah, but then I have these things I want to do. I'm torn. Gut. Yeah, grounding. Yeah. So it's the heart. It's like, oh, okay, what do we want to? And this is just an example. I don't know how it'll look for you, but so heart. So what might work for you? How could we work this? Maybe we say, okay, instead of 20 minutes, maybe it's going to be 5. Maybe it's going to be 3. Maybe it's going to be 1. 1 minute a day, I'm going to sit down with myself and go, oh, my breath. Maybe I'm going to say what Thich Nhat Hanh says, peace is every breath. And I'm going to take that breath, and it's going to be a breath that guides me back to peace or trust. Trust. Trust is every breath. And maybe that's going to be my meditation for that day. I don't know. But what you have the opportunity to do is have a little conversation with the various parts and work something out. Something out so you can come back and be in integrity. Okay, I can do that. Okay, I can't. I could do it 1 day a week. I'm going to try that. So you get to work it out so that whatever it is that you're really inviting yourself to, but it's too hard right now, or it's just too complicated or whatever, you have a way to come back to integrity. So you don't have to go, oh, I said I'd meditate and I didn't. That's not gentle. All right. So I want to talk about being trustworthy in terms of healing and what healing means. And that too is going to be individual. You're going to have your own sense of it. The definition is to become sound, healthy, and whole. And it's the natural process by which the body heals itself. Sound, healthy, and whole. So again, it's that coming back to integrity. We often think that healing means curing. And sometimes that happens. And sometimes it doesn't. So there's a way that no matter what it is that's ailing you, and it might be physical, it might be emotional, it might be spiritual, it might be whatever, there's a way that even with that happening, you can come back to a healing place, a place of wholeness with yourself and with the universe. And in a moment, I'm going to take us on a guided imagery that will be a healing journey. So I'm going to give you one last, no, I'm going to give you two last ideas before we go on that guided meditation. In conscious embodiment, we talk about the horizontal and the vertical. So in terms of trust, in terms of having confidence in, if I am placing my trust out there, that's the horizontal, that's on you, that's on the world. If I'm placing my trust in that way, depending on what it is I'm hoping for, first of all, I'm putting a lot of pressure on the world to be, or you to be how I want you to be. And it's not in my control. So I'm placing myself at a dependent place, and a place that is grasping. So instead, if I place my trust, my confidence in this something greater that holds us, great spirit, God, however you want to see it, that would be the vertical. I am, in Aikido, we call it heaven and earth. Grounded in the earth, in Mother Earth holding me, and I'm connected out to the cosmos, to the universe. So there's this feeling of coming back to integrity with myself, coming back to that connection of oneness, that feeling that I am in harmony with the highest good. I am in harmony with the universe. I am placing my trust here. And that gives me room so that if you aren't behaving the way I want you to, I don't have to take it personally, or I don't have to be as thrown off. I still might be sad or disappointed or hurt or angry or whatever. I may well be, but I have that something deeper to come back to. So just the thought about that horizontal and vertical, and how to come back inside and connected. All right. My last little thing I want to say is that most of you know that Thich Nhat Hanh is one of my most revered teachers. He is a Vietnamese monk, Buddhist monk, is. He's out here somewhere. And one of the things that he teaches, that Buddhism teaches, is that we all have within us the seeds of all the qualities. So I've got love and generosity and creativity and peace and joy and gentleness, all these seeds inside me. But I also have anger and sorrow and longing and fear. And I've got all those seeds, all of them in me. They're all in there. He calls that the store consciousness. They're deep inside in the unconscious realm. And he says, when one of those seeds gets watered, it becomes important. It comes up into our, what he called okay, what did he call it? The something consciousness. But it comes to our awareness. And when it comes to our awareness, it becomes important. So if somebody hurts us, that seed got watered, that made us feel angry or hurt or scared or whatever. And that seed comes up. There's also always the seed of mindfulness. So what he says is whenever the seed of fear or anger or something like that gets watered, you bring up this seed of mindfulness, and it does what Amy said in the beginning. It holds you, and it holds that other seed. It says, oh, I see. Ah, the seed of fear got watered. Oh, the seed of anger got watered, whatever it was. Oh, and then it's very gentle and it says, ah, hello, fear, you're my old friend. Hello. And just by that act of embracing, of holding, that seed gets calm, softens. And then you have access to other seeds, nurturance, love, forgiveness, peace. I just want you to have that image in mind and that that process of a way to deal with it. And I wanted to just, this is National Poetry Month, so I just wanted to read you a little poem I wrote called What to Do with Your Fears. What to do with your fears. Lay them gently in a nest and tuck them in. Wear them as a string of pearls. Send them to the sky on eagle's wings. Rock them in a cradle. Dance with them in the moonlight. Howl with them. Send them out to the stars. Send them downstream on leaf boats. Sing them as songs. Cry them out as jeweled tears. Cook them into a hearty broth. Wrap them as presents and pretend to be surprised when you open them. Hold them close and whisper, don't worry, I've got you. Love them. Love them. Love them. That's my poem for fears. And now we're going to go into a guided meditation. Amy's going to play some real soft, flowy music. And I just invite you to get comfy as you can in your chair. Feel the earth holding you. Feel the earth welcoming you, however you are. Whatever's on your mind or heart, the earth holds you just as you are. The earth says, yes, I've got you. And with each breath, you can sense that spaciousness of the sky flowing through you. Just this gentle flow, these waves of love, of peace. And you can imagine the sky so spacious. And you can imagine the waters of the earth, the oceans, the rivers, the lakes, the streams. And you can imagine that you yourself are 3/4 water. Just like the earth. That there's flow within you. And you can imagine that you are conceived in waters. Those first 2 cells, when they came together, and I'd like you to imagine going back. Come with me back to that moment of conception where 2 cells came together, shared their vision through their DNA, their vision of you that was just beginning. And these two cells came together with their spiraling strands of DNA and all the information needed to create you. Your muscles and bones and vessels and nerves and organs. You in the beginning of your consciousness here on earth. And you bathed in those warm, gentle fluids, bathed as your cells knew just what to do, how to grow. Your cells had complete trust in your own growth and in this bath, these warm waters bathing you in love. This was your universe. And for 9 months, as you grew, your sense of connection, of oneness was there. Your sense of trust in your own life force and in the beauty of the universe. You bathed in that trust for 9 months. And that trust had in it all this knowledge, this information about how to grow and about the challenges that would come and face you where you needed courage or strength or ingenuity. All these capacities were growing in you. Your cells knew. Life's a bumpy experience. Be equipped. And your trust in your own capacity that when you get bumped, there's healing. There's a flow of healing response that happens. You don't have to do it. It just happens. It's all mysterious. We don't know how it happens. It just is. And those 9 months, you had ultimate trust. And it was beautiful. Mm. Mm. And you could know that for as long as your life journey is happening, all of those capacities are there. That capacity for growth, for courage, strength, and dealing with challenges, for healing. Just like we tell our children, you are brave, you are strong, you are smart, you are filled with love. And that continues through your whole journey. You have all the seeds in you. You get to choose how to water them. And after that 9 months, you get born into a world that has trees and flowers and mountains and valleys and rivers and oceans and stars and seasons and so much beauty and other beings, animals and people. So much beauty, So much possibility. And when you are born, just imagine if someone had said, welcome to all the beauty and wonder life has to offer. Welcome to the land of rivers and tides. Allow you to receive nourishment flowing in and out through your own cells. And welcome to your own tears. May they flow freely from an open and loving heart. May you experience the tender ache of grief, making room in your heart. May you experience the rush of anger that comes out to protect you. May you experience love in infinite ways. May your heart sing and dance. May you know and express and love your true nature. May you give your gifts abundantly to deep appreciation. May you be at peace with your mistakes and those of others. May you learn to forgive and be forgiven. May you find harmony with the highest good. May you deepen your capacity for love, wisdom, compassion, and creativity. May you speak your truth and be comfortable in your skin. May you sing the praises of a life well lived. When life gets bumpy, expect to be grumpy. Hold yourself tenderly in your heart. When your heart breaks, know you are not alone. Seek healing in the many ways. Be dauntless and daring. Partake of life. Drink of life with a depth of wonder and appreciation. You are beloved. Walk with peace. Walk with grace. Be true to your heart. Take a moment to let that all flow through you, integrate in the ways that are most deeply healing and beneficial. Know that each morning when you wake up, you are reborn. Know that when you come present here in a moment, you are reborn. Know that you are love. You are spirit. And in gratitude, we say thank you. And as you're ready, you can come back here, back to the present, knowing you've got all these seeds in you, knowing you can water them, knowing that seed of mindfulness can start up and take care of you. And knowing that we as a community can manifest trust. And know that you can come back to this basking in that love anytime you want. You can come back. Come back to the womb as many times as you want. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. You little newborn being you. Welcome back. Thank you for going on that journey with me, that healing journey that will go on the rest of our lives. And even when we go to the great beyond, we don't know. We're still in that. We're still in that oneness. We're still part of the universe. We're still in the mystery. So thank you all. Ashe. Aho.